Asking for what we want can be terrifying. It's like stepping onto a stage, holding a microphone, and hoping the audience doesn't boo you off. What if they say no? What if they laugh? What if they don't take you seriously? Now let's flip that around. What if they say yes? What if they admire your confidence? What if they give you exactly what you want? The truth is, the difference between getting what you want and staying stuck often comes down to one thing: the courage to ask. Today, we're going to explore why asking is the key to unlocking your potential, how to do it with confidence, and how to handle rejection like a pro. So if you've ever hesitated to ask for that raise, the opportunity, or that favor, you're in the right place, because today we're going to tear down the fear of asking once and for all. Imagine walking into a restaurant, sitting down, and waiting for food to just magically appear in front of you. Sounds ridiculous, right? You have to tell the server what you want. Life works the same way. Too often people assume that others will just know what they want or need. They think that hard work alone will get them noticed, or that their needs are just obvious. But here's the truth. Nobody is a mind reader, and people are not thinking about you. They are thinking about their own problems. So if you want something, whether it's a promotion, a favor, or a chance to chase your dream, you have to speak up and ask for it. And if you don't, you're leaving your success up to chance. You'll be sitting at that table waiting for food that will never come. Rejection, that monster under the bed, the villain in every motivational story. But let me tell you a secret. Rejection is not the end of the world. And the best example we have of that are kids. They ask for things all the time. Cookies before dinner, extra TV time, a new advice, a new device, a pet dinosaur. And guess what? They hear no just as often. But do they stop asking? Nope. They dust themselves off and try again. Maybe right away. Adults, on the other hand, treat rejection like a personal failure. But in reality, rejection isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign to refine. Maybe you should tweak your approach, ask a different person, or just try again later. That's the kids' method. The more you ask, the more you realize that rejection isn't fatal. It's just feedback. Okay, so you're ready to ask. How do you ask for what you want without sounding desperate, pushy, or uncertain? Here are 3 strategies. Be clear and direct. Don't beat around the bush. Instead of saying, I was wondering if maybe I could possibly get a raise sometime, instead say, I'd like to discuss the possibility of a raise based on my performance and contributions. See the difference? One is timid, the other one is confident. Know your value. Before you ask, remind yourself why you deserve it. If you're asking for a raise, highlight your accomplishments. If you're asking for help, show why it matters. People are more likely to say yes when they see why your request makes sense. Give before you take. People love helping those who bring value. If you support, uplift, and help others, they'll be more inclined to say yes when you ask for something. It's the law of reciprocity. Give first, then ask. Crazy thought. Every no brings you one step closer to a yes. So let's say you apply for 10 dream jobs and 9 say no. That one yes could change your life. Let's say you ask 5 mentors for advice and 4 say no. That one yes could open doors you never imagined. Think about some of the greatest success stories you know of. How many times do you think they heard no before they found their yes? Jack Ma was rejected from Harvard 10 times. And after he went to college, he was rejected by all 30 jobs he applied for. He founded Alibaba in 1995. Now he's a billionaire. Jay-Z took his first album, Reasonable Doubt, to every single record label and was rejected by all of them. And then he had to create Rockefeller Records, his own label, and put the record out himself. Now it's a platinum album. Stephen King's first novel, Carrie, was rejected by all 30 publishers he sent it to. Today, it's been made into movies and Broadway plays. The difference between them and everyone else, they pushed past the no's and kept asking. Rejection is not failure. Quitting is failure. The first time you ask for something, it might feel uncomfortable. The second time, it still feels uncomfortable. But by the 10th time, you get used to it. It's second nature. Every time you ask, you build resilience. You get better at framing your request, understanding what works, adapting when necessary. Over time, you become a master at getting what you want. Not because luck is on your side and because everybody wants to give it to you, but because you've trained yourself to go for it unapologetically. If you've been sitting on a dream, a goal, or even a simple request, here's my challenge to you. Stop waiting and start asking. Ask for the raise. Ask for the opportunity. Ask for the help. Your future is waiting on the other side of your courage to ask. And remember this, the people who succeed aren't always the smartest, the luckiest, or the most talented. They're just the ones who asked for it. So, go out there and ask for what you want. The worst that could happen, someone says no. The best that could happen, your entire life changes.